But so yeah, Siem Reap, we went there, and then we went to a place called Bottom Bong.
Wait. Hold on. You got to tell me about the temples a little more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can't just skirt by the fucking...
I forgot.
Are those one
A
of the
lot
wonders
goes
of the
on
world?
here.
No, they predate them. The wonders of the world came out before these were
Yeah, this
discovered.
isn't like Machu Picchu, where I told you this. Machu Picchu, I found out, was built in like 1546.
Yeah.
Like there's barns in England that
are older.
500 years
Yeah.
older than them. Which was disappointing me a little bit. I don't know why. I think because I just thought they were 2,000 years
I
old.
thought it was before predated time.
Yeah, but this shit's like old. And also you can climb on all of it.
Okay, hook it up.
You can fucking... It does not matter. They don't give a fuck.
Okay, so this is just the sunrise. So this is before you've even gone in.
This is before I go in, yes.
Okay.
This is
So you can sort of see, zoom it, back up
Oh,
one,
well,
back up
this
one,
is-
back up one, back up one, zoom in on that one in the middle. Up, forward one. Now zoom in on that. This is what you're hoping for, that kind of thing.
Yes.
And wow, look at it.
And
just
this is the
beginning
big
of the
one.
Sunlight.
Or this is the one everyone goes to, but honestly,
It's not my favorite.
no.
Tough
And there's
Rum.
fucking million of them.
Tough Rom is better. A ton are better.
This one, this is probably my favorite. Let me...
Wait, who's this? Who's that? That's
That
Tough
lady?
Rom.
So this is... Look at... This one is...
Wow.
This looks like a fucking postcard. This one's my
Wow.
favorite. This thing is beat to fuck. And
Wow.
it inside is like a labyrinth.
Is that Tough Rom or no?
It might be.
Hold on, let me look at
I'm
this.
terrible with remembering all... this guy's giving you information. I
Hold
was
on,
like...
this is Tough Rom. Is this the same thing? Come on.
Wait, is it because I went like
No.
this?
Is
Okay.
this Tough Rom? Is this that?
Wait, the one with the trees is you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is not that one.
This is not that one. So this is
No.
even another one.
This is another one. This one is more beat up.
Okay, who cares about the name? Yeah.
So
Be honest. Yeah.
so this is like the one that I guess the tour guides go to the last.
but
And
it's pretty big.
it's huge. And the inside I liked even better because it was a maze.
Labyrinth. I remember this one.
Yes, and everything, and you're like, some of it you have to like jump and climb over fallen stones and stuff.
Yeah, I think I went on the outside of this one. Right here. Let me see
Yeah,
this.
yes, you can go on the outside.
Yeah, I think I just, because I was by myself, and I was like, all right, take it all in. I just kind of went on a walk. Can I just say, once again, I'm going to keep saying this. These phones are crazy.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's
this is the
fucking
picture.
mind-boggling.
This is the picture here, right? You're like, okay, I'm pretty much saying everything. Really, there's a human there. Where?
I know, there's like- there's some
I guess
there.
there's a human. Like, not just that. There's a human with a jacket and a hat, and that
gloves.
lady's wearing a scarf, and there's someone in the building, and you can just make that out on a zoom in. It's fucking crazy.
And this isn't even a good.
He's got a boner. Yeah, so I went over here, and I just went this way around it.
Yeah.
and I went up to where that car is. There's a car.
There's random people over to all the way to the right.
Look at that. That's a car over there. It's a fucking Jeep.
That's a nice one. That's
a nice one,
It's
bro.
a better. One of the better Cambodian cars.
That's a Cambodian sea.
There's
There are people to the right. It's crazy, these posts. Anyway, but yeah, I remember walking on the outside of it and just feeling just like casualness.
This is what I like. Also,
Jeez.
this one was not regulated at all. Like there was nobody around. There's no guards or anything. If you wanted to climb to the top of that fucking thing,
Yeah.
nobody's gonna stop you.
Wow.
And there was a bunch of these. Like for me, the Angkor Wat one, like definitely is the most well preserved, or one of the most well preserved. And they have a lot of learning things. Like you can learn a lot of shit. But 100%, as far as climbing and fucking around, this one and a couple of others, smaller ones, were like fucking really cool.
Okay. Don't even look up the name, guys. It's fine.
Don't. Just if you go there, look for this picture.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, no, don't, honest, legitimately do not look up the names. Okay, go ahead.
Let me see where this. This is the same picture of the other one. Oh, okay. So
Wow.
Yeah, this one's pretty.
This is the tree
sweet.
one.
This is
This
the
is
tree
Tomb
one.
Raider.
Yes, this is for
Is this the one with the faces that are like in the rock too?
faces.
This-
Yes.
Pretty much like head size. Their head is the size of your whole body.
I feel like a few of them had that.
Okay.
Yeah. Where they have actual. This is the main tree.
That might be Angkor Wat. Yeah.
This
That's
the
tree.
both of these
So
are
look
the
at how the
same.
tree grows. Zoom it. Now, this is all covered until what do you?
What the fuck? Okay.
Wow! Look at
Look
it.
at this. And
Look at
this.
that.
Look at this white. That's not
Look
white.
at this. That's Korean.
Look at this.
That's how you tell. In that region, if you see a fat
Look
Asian,
at these people.
wow, that guy's selling. He's got cases of shit. If you see a fat Asian in an Asian area, because I was like, look, I think in Cambodia actually, And we were talking about it. There was like, there's no Cambodian fatties.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's one. And some guy goes, oh, that's Korean. You're
Yeah,
racist.
they're not.
I'm like, oh.
You racist piece of shit. All the fats are.
Yeah.
They're not even Chinese.
You know the insignia for like Maine is like, or like Maryland is MD and like California is CA.
Yeah.
You know what Korea is?
What is it?
LB. It's a long way
How long
to
have you
go.
been waiting for that?
I just made it up.
There's a you got a new bit.
That no one would know outside
Stay
Cambodia.
tuned for it in the next Netflix special.
Stuff almost no one will get.
That'd actually be a good special.
Wow, look at it. I mean, it's just, so this is all covered up completely.
Look at that. Look at this. This is like a Europe. This lady. What is this lady? She's either German,
Inbred, for sure, and inbreeding.
or like some
She
sort
seems
of
like
Eastern
a clown or like a some demon, something from the depths. I think she's definitely from the depths, whatever that would be.
She's definitely from Europe.
Yeah, inbreeding country.
And then it's like 50 of these.
And it's growing. I love how the life of a tree will just go. You ever see one on a cliff, side of a cliff?
Yes.
And you're like, how?
Yeah.
Like
How's
someone.
it
Oh, there.
staying?
Look, that.
Oh, I thought you saw a cockroach.
You see it?
Yeah.
The head and the thing. Can you see from that far?
Yes.
You went to that one. That's gone.
I went to. There
You
were
went to a few.
So that day lasted 12 hours, 12, 13 hours, and we saw so much shit that it was almost too much. It was too much.
You get templed out in the region.
Yes, it was too much to take in almost.
I would.
There was so much information being thrown at you
Yeah.
and read, and also like, since I'm dyslexic, the reading part taxes my brain to the point that I was like, I can't retain.
Yeah. When I was on the outside walking around, I was like,
Yeah.
just gotta walk and soak this in.
It's
Just
kind of
on
like
my
when
own.
you're like, go somewhere, you're like, we're going to go to see museums. After like 2 days of museums, you're like, I can't take
Get
any more
museumed out.
information.
You can't read a fucking caption right
Yeah.
next to it anymore. It's like it's like enough. I get about an hour and a half at the Met, and then I'm done.
And then, because I learned all about the cool systems of like hell, and then I couldn't tell. If I told it to you, it would make zero sense. Wow. So then, so it's like it's 12 hours of this, and Angkor Wat's just one of.
Did
And
they tell you how this was discovered? All these?
how it was this? Oh, did they tell us?
Did they tell you? Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember any of it.
So there was this guy who discovered it, and people were like, "Oh wow, he discovered it," and then it turns out that's not who discovered it. 40 years earlier, a Christian missionary was there, and it was all covered in like, because it had been.
Wait, is
abandoned
this
for
an
hundreds
Angkor
of years.
Wat?
Yeah.
Okay, this
All of them, but the first ones it's been abandoned, so covered up by trees, and just like that tree took that, hundreds of trees took over, and just couldn't see it from the jungle. It was outside of town.
Yeah.
It's outside of Siem Reap, so it's like you just couldn't see it. Even flying overhead, you don't see it. It's completely uncovered. And some guy was on a hike, some Christian missionary, and he was like, "What is it?" And he came across it, and he thought it was an abomination. It was so anti-Christ. He said no one should know. He told a few people at his parish, and they're like, "Yeah, keep that quiet." And then no one discovered it for another however many decades. And some other guy came by. I was like, "What? This is awesome." And the guy goes, No, it's shitty. He goes, "I'm going to make so much money." He goes, No, it's shitty.
What a dick.
What a dick.
I'm sure they
Christians.
told us
First time
this.
Christians ever got it wrong.
You know what? Sometimes Christians are onto something, and sometimes they're not. Can
That child.
you imagine that being like, this place, what a fucking shithole. Let's put more leaves over it so that nobody finds it. It's like if there's like a classic car and somebody's in their backyard in the woods.
Yeah.
And some guy goes, "Oh, that thing sucks. Let's throw more garbage on top of it." Some guy goes, "What? This is it's old 911."
Yeah.
Wow, what a dickhead.
Look at that thing, though. Okay, so you go.
And by the way, these are all over. They're all. But when we went to Bottom, there was more temples there.
how old are these things?
I think
Oh, you know,
thousands.
Bottom had really interesting.
Bottom has its own. Like we would go, and there would be just a temple on the side of the road, and we're like, "Can we just pull over and see that?" And they're like, "Yeah, but why?" We're like, "He's like, I drive by this on my way to work every day. It's like stupid." And they're like, no, we want to go in and climb it.
There is that general debate on not debate, but like a travel idea or idea in general. It's like the famous one versus one that's unfamous. Sometimes they're equal. Sometimes it's a little worse to be unfamous, but no line, which actually makes up for it.
Yeah.
Like if you're waiting more than an hour to get a slice of Joe's, you're retarded.
Yeah, because
Like,
there's other
go to the
places.
next place. It's an A-.
Yes. I have a rule where I won't wait in line. I'll either get there early
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wait 2 hours for
So
something.
Momofuku is. It's like if you're there, it's like there's always a line, but it's like I'm a resident of the city. So
Yeah.
like if I walk by and there's zero line, I'm like, lunch right now? They're like, yeah. I'm like, now I'll go.
Yes.
I'm not going to go on weekends.
But Cambodia is like that. You're like, Thailand,
yeah.
you know, is busier for sure. But I want to go to the place. Like, we
And
went to
that sounds like one of the lesser known
Yeah.
Cambodian spots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we went to Poland. Poland's amazing. No, people don't go there because only Polish people like and Germans travel around Poland because it's not known. Everyone's like, I'm going to the Czech Republic. I'm going to go to Prague and stuff like that. But there's equally cool cities that are just as cheap.
We went to Zion, me, Lists, Vecchione, and Tolamash. And we stayed at some place in Zion. It was pretty cool. And the guy was like, all right, I'll show you how to drive to all the the big hikes. Just so you know, you can also walk out on this property. There's nobody here. There's a big cliff way that way. And we did. It was there's also like hieroglyphics from the Indians. If
Really?
You go that way
Oh,
about
it
a
is-
mile. Yeah. And we're like, and literally, we passed one guy coming into the hieroglyphs as we were coming out. That's it. And then the more famous hikes are cooler, but Chinese everywhere pushing.
Yep. That's the problem.
Not
is, like,
serene.
Wherever the Chinese tourists are, you just find the opposite.
There's two things I have in my head when I say this advice about Chinese people. It's the pyramids. I saw them show up on the bus, but I already known because of here, because of this place or Angkor Wat. Actually, Angkor Wat, I think, the famous one that's more well preserved.
Yeah.
When they got there, it got so overrun that the advice is, you see the bus, the Chinese unload, take your last pictures and go home.
The fuck out.
Don't say this is unfair. Act as if it's the rain.
Yeah.
You can't complain. That's where they are. You should have got there earlier because they don't get there first thing. Take your last pictures and go home. You did as much as you were gonna.
By the way, there will be just as cool spots.
Yeah.
There always are. Like people that if you go to Paris and there'll be a super famous place that you have to go. Around the corner, there's going to be equal quality restaurants that are the fucking same that nobody's at.
Yeah.
You just got to go to those. Yeah, I 100% agree. And that's why literally like I knew that tourism was way down, so everything's going to be way cheaper and there's not going to be any lines. And there was never any crowds.
How much was the tour?
Tour was like 40 a person. But we also got
Plus entry fees into the temples?
that was everything, yeah.
Wow.
And we got which doesn't even when we get to Bottom Bong, there's a tour. Yeah,
As a note.
this is also part of the tour. You
And
get
where's
to go.
That's Siem Reap? That's the...
This is like a village inside there, and then you get to go in there and stir this. And this is their candy. It's this
Really?
coconut dessert. It's like a ball inside of it. I don't know what it's called, but and then you get to go up there and we get to stir it. You know,
I mean,
it's
the
like,
levels of this would not be allowed at an American restaurant.
That's what I loved about the temples.
First of all, it's resting on bricks.
This could dump over and burn this guy's sandal feet.
That too. Hey, you can't be in the kitchen with sandals. Absolutely not. We have standards here. That's the least of these things.
And so then we ate this then for lunch at a place, and it's like they're basically like sugar, and then it's wrapped in like some sort of like coconut or something.
You have the finished product?
No, I don't. The problem is I always tell when I travel with my wife, I go take a picture of this. You take a picture of this.
That's the thing. Whenever you travel with anybody, it's like, hey, do this for me. So, what's
So this one's great, dude. I climbed to
This is the one you just showed me?
No, this is a different. This is it. This is just a random one. You see?
Oh, this is the one you said just pull over?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
my
is
God.
one of them. This is one of them. And so this one's like on the tour. I just climbed.
Oh, look, it says no climbing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I go, can I climb there? He goes, yeah, but just don't use the stairs. Climb on the side of the fucking
Because they
wall.
say we don't want you using the stairs. That's why there's a sign there and not somewhere else. So you had to climb up the wall.
So you climb up the wall like
Way
a
worse.
fucking Spider-Man. And this is at the top. I think there's more to this also down below. But yeah, I mean, they're just like littered all over the entire fucking country. Now they do say still like, if you're going to go hiking or something, like you have to stay on a trail.
Why?
Because there's landmines. There's still lots of landmines all over the place.
God.
Yeah, there's still. That's why they have the rats. Dude, we went to a landmine museum in Siem Reap where they had the rats and they train them there, and then they had the guys who are their handlers for like their whole life, and there's some they're like, yeah, a year ago a farmer got his leg blown off. Here's a photo of that. He was just out plowing,
just tilling, and then
yeah.
like finally got
This guy's blind because he was picking up something and tripped a landmine and blew up in his face.
I mean, here's the craziest thing of all whatever wars were, you know, but like, were we at war in Laos or Cambodia?
No.
So why do they have all these land? Because they were afraid they might bring arms through there.
They were so yeah. Did you hear the story about it? Like Nixon and Kissinger just concocted this. I guess 3 people in the whole world knew this.
Yeah.
Kissinger, Nixon, and then the guy, the military guy in Cambodia that was calling on the raids. And they would burn all the orders. So like they pretended it didn't happen. And so they would just bomb it because they go, the Viet Cong, even though Cambodia was neutral in Vietnam, they said the Viet Cong were using it. And so they were just putting mines and just dropping bombs for 4 years. This is how the Khmer Rouge got in.
And then never take track of them to go lift them up.
That's why they're like, and then Kissinger was mad because he's like, he hated that like a third world country wouldn't bend to the will of the U.S. And then when he died, they're like, it's a complicated history with Kissinger. You're like, no, the guy he killed. And by the way, they estimate 50 to 150,000 the U.S. Cambodians were killed in these air raids, but they say it's more like 300 to 500,000. Fucking, it's wild.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna go on a journey today, see what there's to see in this big world. We're exploring different places, seeing all different types of faces. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's you.